This is a utterly unique way to manage your snare wire tension. With just about every other mechanism on the market, you have a throw off and then you have a way to tension the wires. And with this machine, you have all of that in one single arm that swings, covering all of the spectrum of it without having any locking mechanism involved. The fabulous thing about this is that you can have any resolution in the wires just by virtue of this single arm without having to involve any other moving parts, and it also allows you to move between these wire tensions super easily while locking in place at all times. The arm on the mechanism moves over 90 degrees and takes us from all the way off with plenty of space for the wires to not bump into the snare side head, all the way around to maybe even too much tension. Additionally, there's a set screw integrated that allows you to set just how stiff this action is to make sure that even under very heavy hitting, it's not going to back off over the course of the performance. Because of the amount of resolution there is moving this mechanism from fully loose to fully tight, even if we move through different tensions on either of the heads, we're not going to have to make adjustments to the mounting of the snare wires, which otherwise we might. What this also means is that if we move to a higher tuning and want to use a tighter range of wires on there, we're still going to have enough motion in the mechanism to get us that. The NATO-1 throw-off is machined entirely out of aluminum, with the exception of the version that we have today, which has some brass components as well. Within the aluminum portion of the line, there are also some cool color options if you want to explore a little bit more. Both the strainer and butt plate mount with 2 screws, and you can additionally purchase the snare mechanism with or without the butt plate if you don't need one. Having all of this at our disposal and utilizing the NATO-1 mechanism, we are getting a really wide variety of sounds out of each tuning just by making adjustments to the snare wires a little bit at a time, which is super fun, particularly in live situations where you want to get a different character really quickly, or if the nature of the room, more people have come in, or the sound has changed in some way, you can make little adjustments really quickly, suddenly have the articulation that you need, or the breath in the snares for a slower song. When we move to the higher tension, this got us anywhere from punchy backbeat things for hip-hop stuff all the way up into beautiful articulation for rudimental things, or something that might be trying to reference any kind of tight marching sounds. It's so fun.